It's the best of Ricky Gervais's Deadly Serious. Embarrassing stories.
I was sober for 18 years.
Were you?
Yeah, first 18 years.
I didn't know. Oh, right.
Then I've been drunk every day since.
Right.
There's not been a day when I haven't had a drink.
You didn't start drinking until you were 18?
I know, I didn't know.
Surprised.
No, my dad liked to drink, and I thought, no, I won't drink. And the first fucking drink I had was fucking hell. I know why he was drunk all the time. It's fucking brilliant. Makes you feel fucking brilliant. Why would I ever give this up? Yeah. And I have pissed the bed. And so fucking what? It's my fucking bed. Once, right, Jay was
I think we should go out on that.
Once, right, Jay was in Brighton, right, and I'd had a few, right. I just went to the pub with my mate, Nick, right, and it was Guinness, right, and I had it was about 6 months Guinness, right, and I woke up and I fucking out, and the first time I'd pissed the bed, I'd never done before, right. So I got a heater and we were in a bed sit, and I tried to dry the bed, right, and I broke the heater. So I thought, I got to confess. I went to Jay and said, right, I pissed the bed and I broke the heater. I just thought,
early on in your relationship. Survived that.
Yeah.
Frank Skinner tells a story. This is a Frank Skinner joke, but a long time ago he used to have this in his set. But it's a true story about how he went on he had a one-night stand and he got drunk, and got into bed with this woman. In the morning, he wakes up, she's still asleep, and he's pissed the bed really badly. Thinks, what the fuck, I don't know what to do. So he wakes her up and he says, listen, I've got to tell you something. You've pissed the bed.
Right. First time I stayed with Jane at her parents, it was early days, like, we've been going out for about a year, right? And we went back to her parents' house, and then her parents were out or away. So we were in their, in their bed. We were staying in their place, right? And we went to a party, and I got pissed. And apparently at the party, I was lying on the dance floor trying to trip people over, right? So that was good. So we went back, right? Went to bed. I got up in the middle of the night, not knowing where I was, walked round the bed thinking I was in the toilet, and started pissing, right?
That was quite a lot, I think.
Yeah, and I started pissing, right? Jane goes, Ricky! And I went, oh, bloody waking me up.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Have you pissed a lot of beds then?
No. I think that is the 2 times.
No,
that is the 2 times.
I'm not going to comment on that.
And I have never.
That's keeping his mystique, you see.
Shat myself. I know people have shat themselves.
Under any circumstances.
Any circumstances. If you don't count being a baby, right?
No, I've shat myself.
You've shat yourself.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
We were talking about the universe with Professor Brian Cox last week. Right.
Well, as you know, I am of the belief that anything that's happened to you can talk about and own it, and then it's not embarrassing anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
But some people don't agree.
I agree.
With that. But that's how I live my life. So yeah, I've shat myself a fair amount. I'll tell you why that is. Not to do with drink. It's to do with food. I tend to eat loads, and if I know that something is not quite right, but I'm hungry, I'll just carry on eating it. I've done that loads of times.
No. That's what everyone does. We eat and eat and eat, and then we go to the toilet.
No, but one particular occasion, I was when my daughter was really young, and we were going, I remember, to the Bethnal Green Museum of Toys, and I didn't really want to go there. I was like, I can't be fucked to that. But basically, Morwenna, my partner,
you said, I've shat myself.
No, I didn't say I'd shat myself. I didn't do that. I was.
Daddy shat himself again to avoid coming to the toy museum. I'm sorry. I've shut myself again. We can't go.
No, that isn't what happened, right? We'd gone to some restaurant near our house, and they'd served me a steak that I said, I like steak quite rare. So I said, it's not rare enough. Can I have another one? So they went, all right then. It came back. In the middle, it was frozen, right? But I was too embarrassed to send it back again. So I just ate it, including the frozen ice lolly of steak. So then we get in the car, and I remember we've had a bit of a row, me and Morwenna, and she's saying, right, we're going to the museum, and I should have said, I don't feel very well, can we go home? But I felt like, no, all right, we're going to the museum, and I'm not going to go home and go to the toilet. We're just going to go. So we start going, and I say, I don't feel very well, and then I think I'll chance a fart, right? And unfortunately, that turned out to be a shart, as I believe it's called. And I can still remember saying, I think I've shat myself. And Dolly saying, Daddy, when I need to do a poo, I hold my hand under my bum. I say, it's too late for that now, Dolly. It's too late for that. So I ended up in the Bethnal Green Toy Museum toilets, right? Taking my pants off, and trying to get them down the toilet because I thought, what am I going to do with these shitty pants?
What was the consistency of the shite?
It was quite liquid. It was really.
But that couldn't have been the steak you just ate.
Eh?
That couldn't have been the steak you just ate.
Yeah, it was. Well, that was something. I felt it was. Certainly. I remember saying to Morwenna when it all happened and we were not arguing anymore.
How did you say it, though?
I said straight away when it happened. I shat myself. But then I said, I came out of the toilet.
What did she say?
She said, "Why? Why have you done that?" And
Why?
I said, "Oh, why? Why? I thought you were an adult."
Okay, we don't have to go to the fucking toy museum. Just say next time.
So I went to the toilet. So I remember telling her afterwards, I had to go and take my pants off in the toilet. And then, as a sort of to make it all right, I said that a friend of ours had come to the Bethnal Green Museum and had apparently changed lots of pants because he'd brought his children there. Changed lots of pants in the toilets at that museum. I'm sure it's happened lots of times. And she said, "Yeah, but no adult has gone in and changed their own pants. What are you talking about? The fact that your mate has brought his baby in and changed the nappy doesn't make it all right for you to change your pants."
Trying to get on the nappy changing legs.
Yeah, well, I was quite tempted to use that, actually, while it was on. Anyway, so I don't know where those pants are.
What was the
I
one when you...
I didn't have a spare pair of pants.
What was the one when you took Dolly to the toilet when she was little in public?
Yes, when I took Dolly to the toilet, I used to do a show about fame, and that show is basically about all the really embarrassing shit that no one really talks about, except I do, about what can happen to you when you're, a bit more visible than other people and stuff. And so one thing that happened was my daughter, obviously when she was young, she just called me Daddy or Dad. But every so often she'd get confused. I don't know if your kids ever did this, and she'd call me David, right? Like just because she heard other people doing it. So I was once on Hampstead Heath taking her for a walk, and I went into the toilets, just a public toilets near Kenwood House on Hampstead Heath, and it was very packed, I remember. And you have to take her into the men's toilet because she's only 3 and she can't go into the women's toilet by herself. And I weave through all these men, and I get her into the cubicle. I pull her pants down. That's the moment she chooses to go, "David Baddiel." I remember thinking, all those men out there, they're going to be thinking, he's not her father. She wouldn't have called him as her father. That's just some bloke. Oh, God. It was a bad moment.
That's great. That's lovely. I thought another story. I think I've told this before. But when me and Jane moved into our own flat together, it was tiny.
I know this story.
Yeah, it was fucking tiny, right? It was a bed in a room, right? And in bed, I could open the fridge from the bed. It was a single bed. It was the fridge, the cooker and the sink, right? And it was a shared toilet. So it was just a little room in the shared toilet. So in the night, I didn't put trousers on and go outside or so. I just go to the sink, right, and have a piss, right? I had to stand on tiptoes as well, right? I had a piss, right? And I remember Jane once, right, just opening her eyes blearily, going, "Oh, at least take the dishes out first."
That is awful.
I used to hold them up and wee under the dish so straight down there.
I can imagine that.
And now
I can imagine
I've got loads of toilets all around the world.
Yeah. But still, do you still occasionally piss in the sink?
No, I don't. No,
I do still occasionally.
No,
piss
you
in the
don't.
Sink. Yeah, I do. Not the kitchen sink. The sink in the bathroom.
Why?
What?
I can't be bothered to
turn round?
It's a bit further along.
Right, that's proper mental. You don't really still piss in the sink.
Every so often, I do occasionally.
Your sink in your toilet, you piss in the sink, as opposed to the toilet that's in the toilet.
Is the toilet in the big fucking house in Trumpton where the fucking butler's walking for 3 days to get to?
Basically, no, it's not that. I shouldn't have admitted this, but basically. In my study,
it's mental.
In my study, I have a toilet, and so I go in there, and sometimes I think, I got to lift the seat up. I got to walk another 2 feet. The sink's just here. It's nearer to the door. And also, I can put my genitals on the edge of the sink, and it's quite nice to rest them there.
Like you're bathing a little bald hedgehog. But hold on, wait a minute.
I do bathe it afterwards.
But hold on, though. The trouble of lifting up the toilet, what about taking your penis out of your trousers? Why not just piss your pants?
I wish I could do that.
See, I've got the most beautiful black fluffy cat, and which I found, rescued. I rescued my cat.
Go on.
That is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
What's the true story?
Okay, so when I went into this popular reality television show, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, they sit you down and they get all these press people to say, what skeletons have you got in your cupboard? Are you going to get some ex coming out and saying something about you? And I said, I don't think any of my exes care.
Do they do that? What, in case there's a scandal when you go in?
Yeah. And so they pre-prepare statements for you.
Really?
Yeah. So they were, they were asking me stuff and there was nothing that I could think
Why?
of.
Because it's such a new level of fame to a different audience.
Yeah, because they think people are going to comb through your past, comb through your... Oh, she was once a member of a Nazi party. If that's the case, then it's best you speak up now, that kind of thing. And I thought none of my exes would care enough to talk about it. But I said the one person in my neighbourhood who I've had a bit of beef with because she's accused me of stealing her cat. And we have had to have... I've had to have robust words with her. Because I found a kitten that looked too young to be out on its own.
Right.
So I did what I thought was the responsible thing. I took it to the vet. I had it checked over. It wasn't collared. It wasn't microchipped. And the vet said it's a beautiful little girl cat, beautiful cat. Leave it with us and we'll rehome it. And I said, well, no, leave it with me. And if they come forward, then I'll give it back. And I put notices up on my neighbourhood site. And someone said, I've lost my cat. It was a black cat. And I was all right, okay. Our little boy, Max. I said, oh, well, this is a little girl. And she goes, oh, right, well, Max was a boy. I was like, okay, fine. And then a couple more weeks went along and my cat didn't come home one night. So I put a notice up on the neighbourhood site, this time putting a picture of the cat. Right. It's a pretty fluffy black cat. Yeah. This woman said, that looks like my cat. And I said, but
Same woman?
The same woman.
Yeah.
I said, but your cat's a boy. Yeah. 6-month-old boy. Yeah. But they could have misgendered my cat. And I said, not at 6 months. Not at 6 months. That's pretty clear. And my cat's a girl. And I said, why didn't you have it microchipped? And she goes, because we booked to have it castrated. I said, right, once again, you've made it clear to me that you know your cat's a boy. I know this cat is a girl. The vet has told me it's a girl 3 times, right? So I waited, and then a respectful over a month, and I had the cat microchipped in my name, and I told the I'm a Celebrity people this might come out. It didn't. So when I came back from I'm a Celebrity, so by this time we've had the cat for nearly 4 months, 4 months. I book her in to have her neutered, spayed, and the vet calls me mid-operation and says, look, we knocked your cat out. I'm really, really sorry, Shappy, but we've made a mistake. It's a boy cat, not a girl cat. I threatened this woman with lawyers. God. I threatened her. I said, if you contact me again, I'm gonna have to take this further because it's very distressing. And so I've had this cat for 4 months. It's horrific.
And it is her cat, isn't it? Obviously.
I don't know. I keep looking at the picture. I keep looking at obviously my cat is older now, and she sent me a picture of a cat when it was younger. It's not as fluffy as my cat. Seems to me to have different coloured eyes. You're wearing a beret.
You're trying to convince yourself this is not. It's. But oh my God.
Because and also the woman.
So what did you do? She doesn't know this. You haven't. Well, she does now.
I hope she hasn't moved to America.
She's probably listening to this.
Oh my
this
God.
goes on iTunes as well.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm happy, but I'm happy to. Morally, I didn't know what was for the best because she lives a few...
No, it's not your fault. You thought you were in the right.
Yeah, and she lives a few streets away from me, right? So I'm not it's not a house cat. They're out. The cats are out. And to an extent, cats choose where they live, right? So the cat...
They do.
They do.
They're the only animals that domesticated themselves.
Right.
They wandered in and said, feed me. Yeah. And they invented... They don't meow naturally to each other. They invented that because they communicate with humans. They
realised we're sonic. Oh.
Yes.
So I thought I could contact her and say, I am so, so sorry. But I've blocked her on Facebook now, so I'd have to dig her out again. I'm so sorry, but this mistake happened, and get a letter from the vet to confirm it, because they would do that. But I can't give the cat back.
Why? Because you love it? Because it's yours?
Yeah, I'm blaming my children, but I love the cat. My kids love the cat. It's Eartha Kitt. We love it.
Well, I think it is your mistake, but I think you should keep it now because it's not the cat's fault, and now it's got a home.
Do I get in touch with the lady?
I think you might, but then she might demand it back, and that's not good for the cat.
She can't prove.
So you're living a lie for the good of a cat, but that woman, I don't know what you could do. This is a real dilemma because actually it's only the cat that suffers now if she has to be rehomed.
But I at least owe her an apology. But then I would run the risk of her saying, well...
But then I think if you gave her an apology and said, I'm so sorry, and said, but the cat's really happy now, I think that it would be for her to say, well, okay, it's the cat's more important, keep the cat. but you owe me a cat, and you could.
Yeah.
You
See,
could,
that's what I thought, because I thought if I got in touch with her and said, I will, either, buy you another cat or give you money to donate to a...
and cry.
And cry.
And cry on her doorstep, cry.
Yeah. And give her money to donate to a cat charity and rehome a cat.
Does she know who you are? Does she know you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, on Facebook, everyone does, because we have a neighbourhood site that's really popular.
No, I mean,
I see.
does she know you as a famous comedian?
That's
in
what I mean.
Britain?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but it has been mentioned on the site that why don't we get local celebrity Shappy Corsandi to help us with our
Because that
save
could
the
work either
allotment.
way as well. She can think,
Yeah.
oh, that was good of her. She didn't have to do that. She's got a reputation. Or she might go, she can afford a £10,000 cat.
Oh, I can't. But yeah,
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, that is a
really
real moral
tricky.
dilemma. There is.
Yeah.
I mean, the answer is it would be nice for her to get an apology. She was absolutely wronged, but the cat is happy now, and the cat shouldn't go through it twice, so it should stay with you. I don't know what there's probably some sort of, what would Solomon do in the Bible? Remember
I tell you what, Solomon wouldn't have
Cut in two,
done.
wasn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Solomon would not have threatened her with lawyers if she'd got in touch again.
Adverts especially are humiliating.
What
You
to?
have to so I had to sing a reggae song
Oh,
to
fuck.
frozen chicken.
Jesus
Please,
Christ!
can you do it?
Right.
The
What
only
do you
one I
mean?
knew was there's a rat in my kitchen. What am I going to do?
By
And I didn't know any of the
is
other
that
lines.
is
so
that
I had to keep-
UB40?
No, it's what's he called?
Beanie Man?
Beanie Man.
No.
No, it's you reggae chap.
Yeah, UB40, isn't it?
Not UB40. It's
Didn't they do it?
What's he called? Oh my god.
What? Who?
No. What's he called?
Sing a bit.
There's a rat in my kitchen. What am I going to do? I'm going to kill that rat.
I'm sure UB40 did that.
Probably did. They covered it, but
Oh, right.
it's
Oh.
Desmond Decker?
oh
Peter Tosh. Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. It's Bob Marley.
Is it?
Is
Yeah.
it?
And so you had to. So they said to you, you came in, right?
Yeah,
and
I came in. There's a chicken
Right.
and some headphones. I had to put the headphones on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
dance about a bit.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
and sing a reggae song. I thought,
So you got to choose the song?
yeah.
So
Did you
chose
did
There's a
you,
Rat
did
in
you sort of
Russell
do an
It's the only
impression?
one I knew.
Did you put on a Jamaican accent, or did
Yeah.
you just sing it in the
No,
northern
just-
accent?
I sang it in northern.
Brilliant! I'd like to hear that version.
Didn't
There's a
get
rat in kitchen.
I
What
felt-
am I gonna do? There's a rat in kitchen. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna kill that rat.
Oh, it was awful.
Oh.
Did you,
It was awful.
how many people were in the room when you did this?
About 4.
That's that.
It's like,
That's pretty
you know, on a
embarrassing.
panel.
Oh.
What
Singing.
did they do while you did it?
Just watched.
Like dead faced?
Silence.
Yeah.
I think dancing might be up there with sex scenes for some
awful.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
To having to dance seriously,
Definitely.
like you're good, is too much, isn't it?
I
Awful.
accidentally went to a dance audition.
Fuck me.
What do you mean you accidentally?
Well, I went
went?
again. This was in my early days. I've learned a lot since the wanking year, but around that time there was another audition, and it was a quite big name director, and it was like a thing, and they were doing like a fringe play, and they needed actors. It said needed an actor for this thing, and I thought, oh, good. And I turned up, and at the door they said to me, "How is your movement?" And I said, "Well, I got here." And I looked, and everyone was like in leggings, and I was just in jeans and a t-shirt.
Oh, no.
And they said, "Okay, so before we do the acting bit, we'll do the dancing bit." And I was like, "Ah,
Oh, that's.
Oh, no.
what do you mean the dancing bit?" And then suddenly I was like just in a hall with professional dancers and me,
Oh, no.
and I was like so embarrassed, but I also was like trapped. I was like, "Well, I'm gonna." And there was a woman teaching us a routine, but I was quite far at the back, so I was just.
You thought maybe I can wing this.
And I did. And they offered me, and I
No.
I got through to the next, and I was like, "Oh no,
You got through.
oh dear." I was like, "This has gone too far. Just let me go, let me go."
Oh. Well, I did the Muppets movie, and I had
Yeah,
to,
you
I,
danced.
I had to dance, right, which was awkward, and that was terrible. I had a choreographer, and they showed me, and I think they had to keep adapting it. Like, okay, you can't do that, do this, right?
Yeah.
And 50% of it was awkward because I could have done it, right?
Yeah.
But there's still that part of you go, I want to get out of this alive, so I want to do it somewhat ironically, right?
Yeah.
And then it comes out, and I think, they're looking at the fucking frog.
It's a great sequence.
Of course. That, like, no one's going, oh, he can't. There's a fucking frog on your head. Who gives a fuck if you can dance or not?
How long did you spend?
It was a whole day. I think it was a whole day.
Just one day?
Yeah, because also it was like one long sequence running through the set and, and of course, even if I got my bit right, there's someone with a frog on, coat hangers going, let's do that again. If I got it right and the frog got it wrong, I was fucking furious.
I wonder what it is about dancing that makes it so humiliating.
Can you dance at a wedding?
No.
No.
I hate it.
I used to dance. Like when I was, I think you lose your nerve as well. Like it doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right, me dancing. It's wrong. And except comedy. Well, that's the beauty. All these things that are embarrassing in real life are great for comedy.
I think because you overthink it.
Yeah.
You do overthink it.
And you're meant to be sort of enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's something visceral. There is something about it.
Emotional.
Yeah.
You're meant to be lost in the music.
Yeah.
Do you dance? Do you dance at home in the mirror?
No, never. I never dance.
never
I
move?
never feel like dancing.
No.
I never hear music and think, I want to get up and dance now. I'm happy just sitting down and listening. I don't feel the need to get up and move around.
I have to move.
Does that mean I'm
What if there's a
dead?
big beat?
Yeah.
You don't feel it,
There's
even
a
your
big
head.
beat.
Yeah. What
Head
if there's a fucking wicked beat going down?
What if there's a big old beat?
What if there's someone like dropping a beat? What do you have to do then?
But your head doesn't go to a beat? Nothing.
My foot might go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My foot might go.
Up in the air. It goes straight up in the air. She hops around with her foot in the air.
I might tap my hand.
Okay.
I can't wait for you to tell this true story.
It's frustrating. It's frustratingly true, actually. It's one of those ones where nobody really believes the stories that I tell on stage. And this was the first Edinburgh show through line that was completely true. And everyone was like, that's not true. And I was like, no, this won't happen for real. First of all, let me tell you how it was my favourite start to a show, I think, because it was an incredibly hot room. And I used to wear a leather jacket, and I would say, I understand this is a very hot room. I'm wearing a leather jacket, so you guys will look at me and think twice about how hot you think you are.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the show, I would take that leather jacket off and have another leather jacket on underneath.
Jesus.
And
That's great.
Like we were just saying, like they wouldn't quite laugh at it enough to justify wearing a leather jacket for 45 minutes.
The incredible discomfort.
Yeah. That's great.
It was so fun. And so anyway, I met this this girl messaged me online on Twitter. Her name was Stacey Ramsey, and she had 100,000 followers, so I immediately trusted her. And we chatted back and forth, and then she was like, "Oh, do you want to have Skype sex?"
Right. At which point you say,
It's like,
no,
yes,
no,
please.
of course. What are you mental? No, of course not. Why would I do that? That's
I
what.
was like, yes.
Yeah.
How soon into it was that asked?
This is a funny question, right? Because there was a Channel 4 documentary released probably about 3 months ago on this girl, and she'd sort of got in touch with loads of different people and
Sorry, was it a
catfished
real
them.
girl? But it wasn't a real. That wasn't her, was it? Was it a real girl?
I don't know who it was. I don't know what form she took, but there was this guy who was like a presenter, like back in the 90s or something, back when people used to do heroin, and he came to one of my gigs making this documentary at one of my tour shows, and he was like, "Hey, sorry, I just really want to chat to you about this catfish." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's fine." And he was like, "Oh, so I think we were catfished by the same person." And he was like, I talked to her for probably about 18 months before I finally trusted her enough to have Skype sex with her.
Right.
Joel, how long were you talking to her before you had Skype sex? And I was like, I had to look him in the face and be like, 20 minutes, mate. 20 minutes before I whapped it out.
So hold on. So you think so hold on. Why? So this girl, presumably with a photo of her that wasn't a photo that of a girl who you found attractive.
Yes.
Talking to you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right. And but okay. So 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So what kind of...
Honestly, 20 minutes as well.
So, right, okay.
So
Okay.
she was just a very attractive lady. She
Yeah.
was also some of her tweets were funny, and so I
Right.
was like, oh, she's got like a sense of humour. She's
Right.
very pretty profile picture. It's like this is great. And then we did it. We did Skype sex. We did it.
So hold on. So okay, right. Okay. This is okay. Right. So you go. Okay. You be put on your laptop.
Yeah.
Right. And you go. And she says, "Skype me at this address."
Yeah.
And you put yours in, and she accepts it. Right.
Yeah.
And so she's looking at you. Right.
Yeah. This is the problem part. Is that see, I thought I was having Skype sex with somebody.
Right.
Right. And
Do you have nothing on that day?
Literally, yeah. Well, I had a beanie on, actually, regrettably. I had a beanie on when I was doing the whole thing.
And
And
so,
I was
hold
completely
on.
naked with a beanie on.
Right. Okay. So you. This is tough for me. I'm not of this time and place
Yeah.
and world, so this is odd.
I'm
everything's odd about it. Everything's odd about it for me.
Yeah.
But the weirdest thing is that you'd fall for it.
Yeah.
Even if
So stupid.
even if it was real, that you would go, yeah, all right, 20 minutes on Skype on the internet. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll masturbate on the internet. Because your face,
yeah.
you must know. I mean, you were
Yeah.
through it and you came out there and you didn't do anything.
I literally came out the other side.
Right. So you're naked with a beanie hat on, masturbating
Yeah.
for the pleasure of this woman, maybe you met
Potentially.
on Twitter,
Yeah.
right? Because she had 100,000 followers.
Yeah, I think I was doing it over the follow account more than
Jesus
anything.
only had 12. Jesus only had 12. So this woman is definitely
How
legit.
often do you think Jesus got his dick out?
Oh my
Right.
God, he'd love it.
Okay, right. So you are right. What,
So I
hold on,
do
what
it.
are you looking at on the Skype thing?
So then that's the issue is that it wasn't even. I thought I was having Skype sex with someone, but it wasn't. It was actually. It was actually just like a porn video. It was like a video,
Right.
And so basically, someone was just watching me watching porn.
Right.
So it wasn't actually a conversation back and forth.
But
And
how
every-
didn't you say when you said how you doing and she didn't
would-
answer correctly, or did she? Right.
what she would do? It's very clever, and this is why I'm not really very angry about it because I just give her full credit. I think she's absolutely smashed this. Right, every time in the video,
You keep saying she. I think it's some sort of
Oh,
Russian man.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
It's the kind of thing that Sean McLaughlin would do, to be fair.
Right.
To pay for
I
his
need
house.
leverage on other
So
people.
you are in your flat with Skype on, looking
Yeah.
at a recording
Yes.
of a woman.
And every time the person in the video looks like they're typing, come to the screen and look like they're typing, then the person would type something. So it looks like I'm involved in a Skype situation when I'm not. It's just a person.
But do you think it's someone? Do you think it's even someone actively a human working you over, or do you think it's an algorithm and a?
Yeah, I think it was actually a human being.
So there was someone there playing the video and looking at
Yeah.
your things and then trying to.
Someone watching me watching porn. It's like
Yeah.
a sort of porno goggle box, and
Right.
it was and then so did it
I'm just thinking of
about me ejaculating.
no. Are your parents alive and all your family?
My
and
parents are
friends?
fully alive. My
Right.
mum used to have a Google alert on my name. She took that off.
Oh God, this is too much for me. I don't know what to do. It's that I thought this would be fun, but I don't know why you're. I mean, I'm glad that you're not embarrassed. I'm glad that
Yeah.
you're not embarrassed because I don't think I could cope with your embarrassment. It's enough me
Yeah.
thinking of all the things. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, you have to own it, though, don't you?
You got-
and you've
you got
owned
to
it.
own
You've
it.
taken
Okay, so
ownership
okay,
of it.
so we're okay.
My mum used to do all this sweet little text, just going like, "Oh, Joel, I've just seen you're nominated for that award. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, just saw your thing in The Guardian. Absolutely wonderful." That all stopped.
So she got a Google alert that you were online.
Probably. I mean,
Jesus,
God.
this is too much for me. Right, okay, so you're
So that happened.
So you're naked with a
Did
beanie
it.
hat.
And then I-
hold on. I don't know what to. I don't know how
you're-
to say the words. So they can. So the internet,
Yeah.
whoever's watching, can see everything at the
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Fuck
Is
That's
it,
all
was it
recorded.
framed like...
me.
Did you think that the porn you were watching was them? was it at least smart enough that it could have been someone else?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Was it just like
you're thinking a one-on-one with this girl you just met?
I thought it was a private situation.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
And
let's get this right. You've been conned. You've done nothing wrong except be a bit fucking stupid and eager and naive.
I'm so naive.
But of course, but in our society, of course, you meet someone and 20 minutes later, your dick's out.
Well, it's just like I'm a naive kid from a farm, you know, and I assume that everyone's like nice. And I was just like...
But it's the internet that's the scary bit.
Yeah.
I basically